Ohio listeners. We had some audio issues on this current episode you're about to listen to. So just giving you a heads up on that, and we will have that fixed from here on out. Enjoy.
Hey, everybody. I'm Adam.
I'm Michael.
And we are bored in Ohio. You know what I really want to talk about?
Oh, thank God, because I had nothing. I, for once, had literally... All right, yeah.
Let's talk about movie theaters and why I think they're awful.
The theater itself or the experience or both?
The experience.
Okay.
Now, I'll preface this by saying I haven't been to a movie theater in a very, very long time.
Like since COVID?
I think we went like a couple times afterwards because I'd seen, I'm pretty sure Ghostbusters Afterlife came out after COVID, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, because I know we saw it in the theater and there's no way Claire would have, yeah.
We saw that in the theater, but so it's been a while. And let me illustrate this story for you.
Wait, can I ask a question before you start, just so I have reference?
Absolutely.
What type of theater are you going to? Are you going to one of those where you get food, one of those with the reclining legs, or just the standard typical theater where, you know?
Well, I think the way I'll go through this story will reveal that because, like I said, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. And the last time I went, of course, there's reclining seats. I remember like, you could get beers and stuff. Like, I'm not. It hasn't been that long, right?
I mean, because Claire won't go to the Milford Theater at all because she can't put her legs up. She refuses to go to that. We have to go to Regal or we have to go to the Kenwood because she wants to put her legs up. But yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, like other food options, whatever. So we finally got to see Dune Part 2, which phenomenal.
So
and mind you, like it's on its way. Like you can already rent this or whatever on Amazon, right? Yeah. So figured like it'd be an okay experience. Like there shouldn't be that many people there.
Yeah, I wouldn't think there would have been. How long ago was this that you went?
Like a couple weeks.
Okay.
And we go in there, and it's the Kenwood Theater for anybody that listens to us that's around our area. And we get in there, and the first thing that I was thrown off by is I haven't been in a theater where at the seats they have like folding down like lunch trays as part of the seat, or like
you haven't been in that theater before. They used to be Cinemark or something like that.
There was it was a different theater chain. I had been in it, but it didn't have that when I was in it.
Okay.
So I'm not used to here's a food tray or like old school desk.
Yeah.
Fucking tray, right? Yeah. And I'm like, all right, that's interesting. And of course, it has reclining seats and all that fun, just stuff that I'm used to.
And the heat button for your butt.
There's a heat button?
So they up and down, and then in the middle, you have to look for it. There's a little heating button.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
But then, like, usher people start coming in and delivering food.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't experienced that yet. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I guess like that happens. Like, oh, you can order food before the movie. And I'm like, okay, it's interesting. So the movie starts going and like, so far, so good. 50% of the way through the movie, a gentleman comes in and walks into the front row. This is one of the smaller theaters, so there's only like 6 rows of seats.
Sure, yeah.
Walks in to where the base level where the handicap seating is.
Yeah.
Puts a bag on a chair and leaves.
The fuck?
Right? And Kara, she's sitting there for a while, and it's been like 4 minutes, and she knows like I hate movie talkers.
Oh yeah.
But she was like. And I'm like, what? She's like, is that a fucking bomb? I'm like, I get it.
For 2 people?
I get it. Like besides us, like up until that point, there's only 3 other people in the theater. Like a young, like teeny bopper couple and an older gentleman further in the back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not That's like, I know, I get it, because like all these thoughts went through. Sure, of course, I thought, is that a bomb?
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, it's not a fucking bomb. It's fine. And like 10 minutes pass by. I'm like, is it a fucking bomb?
I was gonna say.
But then the gentleman comes back.
Oh, right.
Obviously, he had some kind of medical.
But it was halfway through the fucking movie.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
He has some kind of medical condition or whatever. And that I think that was like his supplies, like stuff that he might need. So I'm like, okay, it sounds like, see, it's just a dude that needs a bag. And he proceeded to order food. This is the thing I didn't know, that you can continuously order food.
Yeah, it's annoying as hell.
Throughout the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And he like orders food like 2 or 3 times.
Seriously?
Throughout the rest of the film. It's a longer film. It's almost 3
is.
hours. But like in like an hour and 20 minutes, he ordered like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you've seen the film, so we're getting to the big climactic head-to-head.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fade is going to fight Timothy Chalamet. And it's intense. And this motherfucker pulls out his phone and like turns the flashlight on.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is this guy doing? And I come to realize he's looking at like his receipt, his itemized receipt, and I think he thinks something's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there, and then one of the ushers comes through and like walks right by Mr. Flashlight over to the younger couple who was paying their bill or whatever, doing whatever, and walks past him again. And I'm like, could you at least tell this fucker to turn his flashlight off?
Yeah, no shit.
Because and my hand stiffened up. Like, I don't even know why. Like, I don't know if I was getting ready for like a backhand or what, but Kara saw it and she reached over slowly, grabbed my hand, and put it on her knee to calm me down because she could see the rage building.
I'm excited.
Like 5 minutes later, that same usher comes back and they start having a discussion about his receipt.
During the film.
During the end of the fucking film. And I'm like, what? What? So after that, Kara and I walk out of the theater and we were like, never again. Never again. We'll just get a nice setup at home. Never go to the theater again. Because that was fucking terrible.
It is, yeah.
Now, I think this is where I want to get into a discussion about like,
Etiquette.
what the fuck are we doing? Well, no, like, it's like etiquette's one thing. There's always going to be shitty people. And if you're one of those people, you're shitty.
Yeah, shitty.
But this whole thing about like, people can't just go to like, go get your popcorn and your drink beforehand, and you go and you sit and you all watch a movie together. That's really, a movie like that, like that's like so big in scale. That's really cool to see on a giant screen.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just do that and enjoy yourself. And that's the thing. You have to be like such a fat fuck or like bored that you need food throughout the whole thing. And sorry, like, I'm not meaning to like fat shame people, but I mean, you can wait 2 hours.
It's true.
Like ordering food throughout the thing and disrupting the whole thing, because like, that's so fucking selfish. Like, you know what? That popcorn really didn't hold me over. I'm going to order like a fucking slice of pizza during the climactic battle of this fucking film. Like, the fact that movie theaters have like, it's almost like after COVID, they were like, what can we throw at these people to keep them coming? And also like recoup our losses. And it just killed the whole experience for me.
Okay.
Now, some people like, they might be cool with that. Like when they go see a movie, they don't mind that it's like going to your friend's house and just like chilling and watching a movie and like grabbing, like pausing it to go grab a beer. I fucking hate that. Like, I can only do that with like a movie that I haven't seen before. Like we watched Blade Runner 2049 last night.
Yeah.
And I had never seen it.
Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah, it's good.
And Kira's like, well, can we watch like half of it and then pick it back up tomorrow? I was like, no. If I have never seen this film, I need to watch it all the way through once before I could even entertain the idea of pausing it and coming back to it another day.
I'm on board with you.
Now, mind you, like I have loosened up a little bit, like pause to go do a potty break, at home and start get a drink.
Sure.
And I'm okay with that. But like, I gotta finish the fucking movie. But like, for the people that go to the movie theater to like go see this thing, like movies are already expensive enough. Like to have people just walking in and out, like that's not what I want for something I'm paying for. Like watching Blade Runner is just available on one of the platforms we already pay for. So like it's free for us. Like so like I don't mind pausing and like doing stuff like that. But like at the fucking theater, I paid good money.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Don't fuck with my experience.
I get super pissed.
Yeah.
Super pissed. But you have to go to like I think it's like the Regal in Mason or the one that's off of Milford. That one out there. Those two, they don't have. You have to get your normal. It's normal. You can't. Nothing comes to your seat.
Okay.
You just sit there. You can put your feet up.
So you're saying like theaters still exist out there that understand that some people just want to go watch a fucking movie and not be interrupted during it.
Yes, but because of all of those issues where people are either talking or it's funny you said it because I just went a few weeks ago with Claire. We went to the same theater you were at. We went and saw something. Anyway, Arcadian. We went and saw that there, and halfway through the movie, we were the only ones in the theater. Halfway through the movie, this. Oh no, it was not. It was that Abigail. We went and saw Abigail, which was fun. This woman comes in literally halfway through that film, and then sits down. She had, I guess, her seats was like 2 over from us, the same small theater, and then she immediately starts to talk about the film to herself while we were watching it. And I thought I was going to kill her. She's one of those people who's like, well, don't do that. Well, you want, and she's and I'm like, same thing with Claire. Claire immediately puts her hand on me, and she's like, please don't say anything this time. Don't throw anything this time. Don't, because I get pissed.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've seen you throw stuff.
So she's like, not today, please. She's like, and every time Claire's always like, maybe something's wrong with her. Like, you got to remember.
And I mean, that's fair.
And
but like at the same time, like
then you're not allowed in my theater.
It's hard to take back your first reaction to something. Like your first reaction is a genuine reaction, right? You might then afterwards have the foresight to be like, oh, there could be other circumstances at play here. But that first reaction is always going to be what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I agree.
Now, of course, like if your first reaction is like, fuck this person, you go up and deck them, that might be a little questionable, We might want to think that through. But like, what the fuck can movie theaters do that actually mitigates some of these things and makes like a diehard person that just wants to go and see the movie and enjoy the experience?
Yeah,
what can they do for people like that? Because like obviously you can take away the shitty amenities they think that people want and need.
Yeah.
But you're still always gonna have shitty people, right?
Yeah.
And the only time that I enjoy I don't want to say it's the audience participation, but like the energy from an audience, it's like a comedy. Because things are always funnier when you hear when you're like laughing with other people. Because I've seen I remember going to a movie like Liar Liar, which was hilarious in the theater. But then you go and watch it at home and you kind of chuckle. Yeah. You're not fucking dying laughing.
Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right.
You feed off of everybody's enjoyment, and that's part of the fun of movies like that. But if it's like a scary movie, gasps are fine, but if somebody's talking, or
I get so fucking angry.
As soon as you actually start to say sentences or words or phrases, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Please shut the fuck up.
You're taking me out of the movie that I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what is a viable future for like movie theaters? Because I think in the like, will they even be a thing in the future? Like,
I don't know, because that $20 deal now where you can rent a movie that's still in the theaters for $20, which
that's
is
cheaper than going to the theater.
It's cheaper than going to the theater.
If you have a good setup, then like, why the fuck wouldn't you do that?
Right.
The only like the thing that I think is kind of interesting. I would never purchase one right now because they're ungodly expensive. Those Apple Vision Pros, where you can basically create a theater in front of your eyes. I think that's an interesting concept. Sure, where like you could get that theater feel, but at a much smaller scale. Like, because that's the one thing like the theater has. Like, you get to have this like larger than life experience because it's a giant fucking screen and this audio setup that you would never fucking have at home unless you're goddamn rich. And if you are, kind of your friend. Also, would you like to sponsor this podcast?
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you like that idea. Rich people, help us out. I just like, I don't know what you do because like I said, like me and Kay were like, that was awful. Like they started off so good, but besides me like just reacclimating to theaters of like, oh, we have lunch trays now. Okay, weird, but I can deal. But like, as soon as all that other shit started happening, it just ruined the experience. Like, I don't know what the future is for all that.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, because I always try to, if I'm going to go to the theater, pick a time where I'm hoping that I'm completely alone in the theater. Because
I thought we would be pretty safe.
Yeah, I would have too, since you just saw it recently. So.
When we bought tickets ahead of time, nobody had bought tickets yet. And we bought them the day before, so like 4 other people decided to be like, okay, cool, we'll go see a movie today. But yeah, I mean, theaters probably aren't long for this world.
No, but there's also fucking people, you're not supposed to talk during the film. You're not supposed to turn your fucking flashlight on or take phone calls or whatever else. And there's too many fucking assholes that do that shit anyway.
Yeah. Well, this is funny because not to spill tea, but you have ADHD. Yeah. Like people have like attention problems like more and more, at least like it's reported on and like known more often that people are having like these kind of things, but it's got to be like how our world is too, right? We're like, there's information constantly, there's all kinds of distractions, but like you can sit there with your brain firing on all cylinders and still just watch the fucking movie and be polite.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like certain industries like are just starting to cater to the short attention spans that people have today and just being like, well, this is just how it is, versus like, hey, maybe this thing should be like still something that is intended to be like enjoyed in this way. Like, we don't need to stimulate people constantly. We don't need a butt warmer on their seat, or like, I know they have all these like experience theaters now too that like shoot wind and stuff at your fucking face, like that are timed with the movie.
Like a Disney ride.
Yeah, like they have like your seats like fucking move, and like there's like a tactile experience involved with it too. I'm like, can I just watch a fucking movie?
Can I just watch the fucking movie? Yeah.
If I wanted something like that, like I'd go back in time and go to like a Gallagher show and watch him fucking smash watermelons and get fucking in the front row with a rain jacket on.
I love that guy back there.
Yeah. But man, like I just don't know. Like it makes it sound like, oh goddamn, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. But it's just like, it's something I used to enjoy so much.
Oh yeah, I used to go to theater constantly, but it's been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah.
So I mean, but I'm still relying on you to go see these things because I want you to start doing a movie, because you said you saw Abigail.
I did see Abigail.
Where's the movie? Where's the review? The people want the review.
I saw
Tell them,
Arcadia.
People. Comment.
Arcadian?
Tell me you want it.
Arcadian with the Nick Cage.
With the Nick Cage.
The Nick Cage. Abigail. I watched at home, obviously. I watched Monster for the first time last night because I couldn't find anything I wanted to watch. I hadn't seen it.
Is that the wait? Which one is that?
That's about the serial killer.
Oh, Charlize Theron.
Yeah, she's incredible in it.
Yeah, I like her.
But I mean, it was good.
Yeah, like I said, we watched Blade Runner 2049 last night.
That's beautiful too.
I thought like it had a shot for Kara to like it, even though she never saw the original Blade Runner. Just because Denis, I think that's how you say his first name.
Yeah, sure.
Dune director who obviously has an amazing eye for things, and like his play, like I said, like even like watching this, I was like, he just really likes playing with scale and like showing how like immense certain things are. Like I was like, okay, it's got that because Kara liked Dune movies. It's got Ryan Gosling, which I mean,
good looking dude.
Yeah, I mean, well, I like him.
I like him a lot.
And she really likes Robin Wright because she was like a huge Princess Bride fan growing up and everything. So I was like, oh, it's got all these things going for you. And I mean, she's fallen asleep during parts because it is a longer film, but I thought it was really good.
I liked it a lot.
I feel like what was nice about it is like you didn't completely need to have seen the first film to enjoy it. I don't think
Batista was really good at the beginning.
Batista was really good.
Like that role, he was really good. Short, but really good.
Really liked it. It's funny because like it was paying homage to like how the first one was done. Like the first one did like all these like big like panning vista shots of the city with just like booming audio that are like probably overstay their welcome just a few seconds too long. But it, like he did all that like it matched perfectly, and it like it's just done really well.
Yep.
Like so, I enjoyed that. Not one I would ever necessarily. I don't think I buy movies anymore really because everything's streaming, and do you really own anything?
Yeah, they keep saying you don't. Like I keep getting articles or whatever saying they can basically just take your shit anytime they're ready to take it.
Yeah, I think
so. It's like
I think we're buying like a license to do things now, and like that license can have an expiration,
which is going to really piss me off when we have like I don't know 600 movies and shit,
right?
And Claire keeps rebuying the shit we already have. Like I pulled up my Apple TV.
Oh, like stuff that you have like on hard copy.
Yeah, to see, and you're gonna love this, just to see what was available to rent or whatever if I want to see something. And I noticed recently purchased. They showed the little icon.
Yeah.
She bought Equilibrium again.
Again.
We have the Blu-ray of it. We have the old DVD digital on the thing. She just pulled it up if she wants to, and now we have it the digital again. So I've got digital DVD, I got the Blu-ray downstairs, and now I go, why did you? She said the movie's really good. We bought it 3 fucking times, so we own the movie already. She keeps going back and doing it. Like we got so many movies we have like 3 to 4 copies of.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I wanted to watch it now, and just buys it. Gets me so irritated. Anyway.
Physical media is dead. We don't own anything.
As long as I can still play my Blu-rays that I have.
Sure. As long as they still make something that plays them.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Unless they, the next PlayStation or whatever doesn't have play Blu-ray or whatever the new thing is, then I'm fucked. But because my Macs, like the iMac, they don't even have the CD slot.
That's true.
Anymore. So I can't do anything with it.
It's on the cloud.
I don't trust the cloud.
It's where they keep all our data there. They know what we want before we even want it.
It really irritates me.
So figure out this movie theater shit, because apparently you know what I want, you fucks. I mean, that's all. I just wanted to bitch about movie theaters.
I'm happy you're bitching about something. It's not me bitching for once. So, yeah. But I agree with you completely.
For once.
For most of the time. Most of the time.
We have a similar creative brain.
Yeah.
If we didn't, why the fuck would we be doing this podcast?
I think the only movie you and I don't completely agree on is 28 Days Later.
And we agree like 50% on it.
Yes.
Actually, it's probably closer to like 70%. Like, because it doesn't turn into Rambo until last 30%.
Every fucking thing gets me going.
I will say, each time I watch it, it bothers me less. The tonal shift.
Okay, okay.
I am excited for them to do another one now.
I am too. I like everybody that they're casting in it.
Yeah, I've been seeing those castings coming up. I mean, I feel like we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully, listening to me bitch about stuff like an old man was entertaining for you. And if it was, subscribe. Smash that like button. Smash it. Like I wanted to smash that fucker in front of me, ruining Dune Part 2. How else am I, like, seriously, Paul Atreides is gonna fucking beat the shit out of Feyd-Rautha. Intense fight in this fucker.
You're about to see Elvis.
I think I spent 30 cents extra on my popcorn. I gotta call somebody in here and fix my fucking receipt.
Yeah, you can completely wait to the end and then just talk to them when you go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't fucking do that. That's the moral of the story. If you're that person, if you're that guy, come at me, bro. Until next time.
Until next time, just shut the fuck up during the movie.
Be bored.